Oh yeah. Just noticed it now.
Right, we're live. We saying very good?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, bro. You?
Busy week for you, sounds of it.
Yeah, man. It's been productive, man. I'm actually happy. Like, I'm keeping active. Working Monday to Friday. Obviously, I will work some weekends at some point. Going to the gym. Yeah, I'm happy, man. Just keeping it active. I know it's just started, but I just got to keep it going. What about
Yeah.
yourself, man?
Same, bro. You know my life never changes, bro.
Yeah,
Like, so obviously I've just been doing the same thing. Sleeping, eating. To be fair, actually, you know what? DJing's been like quite busy recently. So obviously all the students are ending their exams.
Ooh.
And I think, I don't want to like jinx it, but I believe we're finally starting to hit that that time where everyone's starting to come back out. So like obviously the recovery from COVID, everything like that. So I think they're finally starting to do it. So I'll find out in maybe about 2 weeks' time, which is when the students all finish their exams and should have gone home. If it still continues to be busy, then it means basically people are out and about and they're back now. Like embargoes has went off.
Mad.
Like last week on last Thursday, it was like wall to wall all night.
Jeez.
So bit of a shock to the system, because obviously I was doing like maybe 10 till 2 a.m. That was like my normal shift.
Yeah.
Now like I'll be lucky to finish before 3
Mad.
every day. Obviously it don't matter too much though, because I barely do anything. So
Yeah. You barely do. What do you do? Just press play and just stand there?
nah. Like DJing. So you know what? I've always said this to everyone. Yeah, when people ask, the funniest thing is, because this is the same thing whenever you go into town. I don't know if any other DJs get this, but someone come up to you and be like, "Oh, can you teach me how to DJ?" And I'm like, "Nah, it's not really something you can just you can just do like that. It's not really something you can just do like that."
Yeah.
And they go, "No. Just, obviously, let me just press a button. Let me just do this. Let me just do that." And I'm like, "Nah, it's not really something you can just do like that."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, "Cool." They'll be like, "So what do you actually do?" And I'll start trying to explain it to them. So I'll start saying, like, obviously the hardest it's not actually difficult to DJ. The technique of scratching, mixing, blending is not difficult. The hard part when you're in a club is controlling a crowd.
Yeah.
It's knowing what song to play when, what crowd you've got, keeping your volumes at the right level, them kind of things. It's also like with certain clubs as well. It's nice to know what songs that you can play, which basically encourage people to go get drinks, which makes the club more money. But it's funny, bro, because as soon as I say it, so they're like, so what do you do DJing then, bro? I'm like, oh, so basically, like, it's not actually that difficult, and they'll just walk off.
Mad.
Bro, without fail.
Mad.
These drunk youths, they always do the same thing. They'll just walk off as soon as I'm about to explain it to them. And I'm like, all right, cool, you don't want to know.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they don't. I don't know why they even ask, man. Like, the only way I feel like I could relate to it, it's not even on the same level, but it's the only thing I can think of right now, is when I used to always dance in the clubs, and then people would always like come up to me, "Oh, can you teach me how to dance? Can you teach me how to dance?" And that would drive me insane. Yeah. But yeah, mad. It's actually quite upsetting, bro.
No,
I'll tell you how to.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know? Okay, no worries. It is funny. You get like when you're sober in a club with drunk people, bro. You see some funny stuff. But obviously on that, like obviously on the weather getting better and everything like that, obviously starting to become hotter, more things are happening, that kind of thing. It's the Jubilee next week, so have you got anything planned for it?
Mate, love saves, which I've got, and I'm going to. Nothing other than that. I'm trying to think, like properly think. Nah, just that, man. But mate, it's exciting. It's 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 days, I mean. 4
You're
weeks.
wilding out for a whole month. Yeah, just got into a job, gonna go take a month off, party every day.
So yeah, it's the Queen, like, I think it's the Queen's like 60th year of being a Queen, something like that. So yeah, Jubilee bank holiday, so 4 days off. So yeah, love saves, getting in the sun. I'm hoping the weather's on point, because normally love saves quite good on that.
Yeah, I know they posted something on their Instagram yesterday, I think it was, saying that like, it's set to be the hottest week of the year.
Mad.
On there, so that should be quite good.
Mad. What about yourself, man?
I'm gonna be at Love Saves, bro. To be honest, I looked at the lineup. Love Saves has never really been a. I've always like, so obviously when I DJ that, I really enjoyed it, and I've always wanted to DJ that like on a repeated basis. That's kind of my next goal, is to start attending these festivals and support acts and stuff like that. But I don't think Thursday looks too much of anything, because I've always found like Love Saves to be like drum and bass heavy.
Yeah.
Like drum and bass and sort of like what do you call it, deep house or something like that, heavy. So I've never really been that interested in it, but I'm gonna go to Friday. There is that. There's actually another little like block party thing on Friday. I think it might even be the Friday and the Saturday. I think it's the 3rd and the 4th, and it's done by DJ Easy. It's it's gonna be like a massive. I think it's in St. Paul's. It's like an urban, basically, block party.
Okay.
So that looks quite cool. So if Love Saves isn't very good, I may go to that, or I may even go to that on Saturday daytime as well.
Yeah.
And then just the usual, DJing on the night times, what I normally do. But other than that, like in terms of festivals, obviously, and like day things, that's the only things. There's that new Roxy Lanes that's just opened. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. Roughly, I know you briefly mentioned it to me slightly. But mate, talking about festivals in itself, man, I can't wait. Like summer's here now. The weather's getting better. Like as you mentioned, obviously that block party. Like I'm getting forward to, or if it ever does occur, or if it is similar, the whole like St. Paul's Carnival, if it's happening this year. And as expanding on to what you said, obviously the new Roxy Lane, which is like brunches, which is now becoming a thing. These like cocktail bars that are kind of / restaurants where people are like having these brunches. It's sick, man. It's the perfect timing. What I mean is like it's the perfect timing for this sort of weather. Perfect timing to like go out. Like most people, what they'll do, obviously day drink. The experience in itself of what brunches are like, man. Like I've only been to a couple that you've been to a few. I was gonna mention like which one do you think is your favorite at the moment, but it's a whole new experience, but it's so sick.
Yeah. People have been so used to going out in the daytime and experiencing daytime stuff because obviously there were so many restrictions for so long.
Yeah.
Daytime's become like such a strong thing now, like day drinking, which is crazy. But the Roxy Lanes is just open, so yeah, I think they actually do bottomless brunches, but they're like lane 7, so like they got like bowling,
mad.
They got like all of this, but it's all like brand new.
Ooh, right next to it.
Nah, so this one's I don't know the location. I'm gonna say I want to say it's next to SWX.
Oh, mad.
But I'm not too sure. But it's definitely in town, and it does look sick, bro.
Mad.
Basically the same thing, but just like modern. So like all the LEDs and that, and like they got like shuffleboarding and stuff like that. It looks sick.
Yo, so whether people are aware of this or not, where we're from is we're from Bristol, and there's a place called Lane 7, which is kind of like in our like harbour kind of area of city centre. Which is a madness. Like there's literally, you could go bowling, you can eat some food there if you do want to drink, and there's your sort of thing you can drink. You can play basketball hoops, like an arcade thing. They got like a screen where people could play football. I feel like they have a DJ there. I feel like they should have a performers. I feel like they should get like someone on a mic.
That'd be sick.
And like perform, because there's a
like
massive
karaoke,
space.
Like
Yeah,
open mic would be sick.
There's a massive space that's not being used where someone can just like play like something.
Do that thing, yeah.
But yeah, Roxy Lane, as he's mentioning, is literally similar to that. Which I can't wait. If it's got LED lights, I need to go there now because Lane 7's rammed. Like
I ain't gonna
people are
say.
there all the time.
Have you seen the people doing events at Lane 7 as well?
People do events.
Yeah, so like I think Kick and Play have done one, Easy's done one, I'm pretty sure, or he might have been at the same one. Yeah, they do like urban like night events there as well.
Dude, I thought it was just a daytime thing.
I'm thinking of actually messaging them and trying to do one myself there.
Oh man.
Nah, they got I think they're licensed to like 2 a.m.
No way.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a daytime thing. Like I thought people would go there like before they would go on a like party or night out.
Nah,
so
bro.
It's exciting. Jesus.
It's just like I mean, typically speaking, you probably would use it as that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think like the longevity of like going to play bowling till 2 a.m. or something like that, but they do drinks, don't they? They have the bar, they do cocktails, they have food. So like it's somewhere you could spend a bit of time with. But there's a lot of stuff in Bristol, man. There's actually like if you pay attention and look in the right places, there's so many things to do. Like the Revs to Cuba, we did the bottomless brunch.
Yeah.
Value for money, bro. Crazy.
Yeah. Do you know what?
That big ass bowl of food they gave me in it. You know you lucked out as well. You know you lucked out on the food.
Bro, on my life, man. When you said it, I'll be straight up. When I saw the menu, I was like, chorizo. What's it called?
Chorizo.
I was like, nah, man. I just go for the standard stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna look like that. That's not what I had in my head. Then when I saw your bowl, I went, I want that.
Yeah, it's so good,
I was like,
bro.
yeah, that looks way better than my food.
I'd go back, bro. I'd go back.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, like you lot were like, bro, can we just have some more like prosecco? Can we have some more prosecco, bro? They were just on tap,
Oh, bro.
on tap, bang, 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 bang,
They
bang,
were loving it.
bro. It was a madness.
They were loving it,
And
yeah.
it was like it was non-stop. They give us 2.
And Blackson forced me to tip that waiter 20 quid, remember?
No. Well, I think me and him did actually, like both of us.
Did you give money as well?
No. I had no cash on me, innit? I thought.
Oh, you both forced me to tip it, yeah.
Nah. I think you were right. I think I kind of like instigated it a bit. Then Jackson said, "Yeah, give her 20."
Bro, like, the thing, you know them kind of, I hate them situations, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
what do you do? Like, you can't really say no,
Yeah,
innit?
trust,
I know you
trust.
would say no. Like, you're quite, like, set on that. But, like,
Yeah.
it does make you feel like some kind of way. You're looking like, like, do you know what I mean? Like, what do I do? Like, I can't.
Bro, trust.
Like, when everyone's like, just give it. You're like,
She was she's gone now, innit? She said she was moving to London or something like that. They
yeah,
probably gave it to
yeah.
you.
Bro, that was the maddest thing, wasn't it? Like, they were like, she came over and she was like chatting for ages, and then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, I'm moving to London
yeah.
with my boyfriend as well.
Yeah.
Remember that? I was like, what? But that was a really good place. They do like salsa nights and stuff there as well. I'm pretty
Ooh.
sure, like where people do salsa dancing and all that kind of thing.
Man.
And they actually get acts in. So as we were leaving, they had someone with a saxophone come in.
Oh no way! We
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
stayed there, bro.
Yeah, we would
Well,
sit with
obviously, you had stuff to do in it.
Yeah,
That would've been mad to
bro. I could not tell you how tired I was Sunday.
Oh yeah,
I was to end up DJing
must have had a
7 till
mad
12,
one. Yeah.
and then walked down to Opa,
Jeez.
and then did Opa 12:30 until 3:30.
Yeah.
Like Sunday, I was just finished, bro.
I'm not sure like how Jackson or Lewis was feeling, but yeah, you lot. Were
Lewis
out.
didn't even make out, bro.
No.
Lewis didn't even make out. Lewis messaged me and he was like, I'm on the M32. He's like, and I feel really sick, bro. I'm gonna have to turn back and go home. He never turned up.
Nah.
He never turned up, bro. So I was feeling like I felt to like message you and be like, do you want to come down? Because there's a couple of people from GDS there.
How is it?
Yeah.
What? Them not roll Opa?
Nah, not Opa. The event beforehand. Remember
Oh,
I
yeah,
said
yeah.
you come to the event, but I
Oh,
said
so
no,
Lewis never came to the event.
Lewis
full
didn't
stop?
turn up. Period,
No.
bro. He didn't make it. So I felt to message you, but then I was like, you said that you were going to go home and do a bit of YouTube and stuff. So I was
Yeah.
like, nah, I'll leave it. But yeah, he didn't show up at all.
That's mad. That's mad. Nah, to be honest, I'm glad I actually got it done. Like on that Sunday when I woke up, I was like, you know what, I'm so glad I at least got it done. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Mate, sometimes like having those days where you just get a bit of stuff done, you just feel like you're on top, like you feel so much better
Yeah,
than
yeah,
if you
trust.
just got a load of things that you wish you would have done.
Yeah, man, that whole like motivational kind of thing, like just getting stuff. Like it could be little things, man. Like people might just do their washing for the day. It might even like just clean their house. They might be like, oh my god, I've done so much. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I've achieved something, which is nice little feeling, bro.
But touching on the places in Bristol, that was at a place called the Forge, which is like up by Colston Hall. So like,
Oh, Matt,
Yeah.
I thought you were going like somewhere like in the middle of nowhere. Like
nah,
his
bro,
house
this is
or
like
something.
across the road from the BRI,
No way.
and it's like a little like it's a little place, but it's like some like what they I can't remember what they call it. They call it like something like. I'm not even gonna try and make it work because I make it look stupid, but like old fashioned, like rustic. Rustic's the word.
Okay.
Like old fashioned, like wooden, little bit like basically dirty, but not dirty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
yeah,
a nice
yeah.
little place, bro. I had like a little balcony and stuff. He rented out the whole thing. That was nice as well. So that's another place in Bristol which I didn't even know existed, but it was quite
jeez.
nice.
Nice, bro. Bristol, I think is the perfect place for summer. Like me personally, like once you see the sun shining, there's so many places you can go to. So many parks. I see people chilling. Like when I was making my way here, man, there's I think there's a church or a building. I think people just rented out the garden area. They got like a little like minivan where they're like cooking food or like getting like
Oh,
drinks,
sick.
and they're just chilling on outside. People just make something out of nothing, man. But
Yeah.
it's so great, and today's weather is like amazing, man.
We've
And
got a
like,
lot of like nice greenery as well at the
Yeah.
Downs. Like even like next to my flat, isn't there? There's 2 squares.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
filled
yeah,
with, like,
yeah.
grass you could sit in.
Bro, there was a guy. So I went to Swindon the other day. There was a kid, speaking, like saying, well, I met basically, when I went to Swindon, like to do some training. He was like, bro, what's the night out like in Bristol and stuff like that? And he wanted to know a little bit more about Bristol because he goes, oh, because he's from Swindon. He's like, it's dead.
Yeah.
I said, bro, there's actually like a place for everyone. I'm like, bro, there's the posh area. Like if you want to go town or like party, you can just go around Clifton, like the Triangle and stuff like that. I'm like, if you want even like bougie like bars and stuff like that, you just go up White Ladies. Then if you go down like Park Street, there's obviously the general stuff that everyone goes there. You can hit Park Streets or places. I'm like, bro, then you can just go along Stoke's Croft. I'm like, that's where you just get alternative and like relaxed people that probably do.
Is that what you
more.
want to call it? Yeah.
That's what I call it.
That's you
I
being
was
like
gonna say-
diplomatic, bro. Oh my days, bro. I will never step foot on Stoke's Croft, man.
I was like, yo, there's like people that do drugs and stuff like that, but like they're chill, they're calm. You can wear whatever you want. No one judges you. Then you got, what is it? Like, Eastern, there's a place called Black Swan people go to. There's a few other places like Trinity Centre, which is not bad. A couple places in St. Paul's, Cozy's.
Yeah, there's a
Like,
lot. Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
You got
there's a
Rumours
place.
in Kingswood.
Is that what? Where?
Rumours in Kingswood, you know that one?
Oh, I've never heard of it.
So that's
no.
like an actual club
Oh,
in
okay.
Kingswood on the high street.
Oh, mad.
Bro, talking about Stoke's Croft, the other day, I'm not going to lie to you, I drove past there, yeah. I dead ass saw a guy wrestling a wig. Bro, I'm not even lying to you, bro. The stuff you see down there is wild. Like, do you remember those people like camping out? I'm not lying to you. Bro. I'm not lying to you. He was wrestling a big ball of hair. I'm not even lying to you. I looked over and I was like, "Is that guy?" I thought he was like punching up a dog.
Yeah.
And I looked again. I was like, "Nah, that ain't a dog. Like, what is that?" And literally just staring at it, bro. It was a big ball of hair. He was wrestling a wig. It's such a wild, like, I don't get like. It's so wild down
Bro,
there,
it's
bro. Like,
mad. It's
anyone does
crackheads,
whatever they
bro.
want, bro. Like, have you seen that pub next to, like, just up the road from Rice and Things?
Oh,
And it's just like always packed.
There's one called Left and Right, but then there's Pipe and Pipers, that one.
Maybe, I don't know
Oh,
what.
that's
it is.
next.
Always
That's
packed
next
and
to
it's
Rice and
open
Things.
late
Is
as
it on?
well.
Is it a bit further up? Or
A
you
bit
mean
further
next
up on the opposite side of the road. On the same side of the road as the comedy club.
Oh, I think I know it. I think I know.
Bro, I'm
I
looking at it. It's
wouldn't know the name of
busy,
it,
bro.
but I
I'm
think
always
I know
coming
what
home from town. There's people like it's packed.
you mean.
But I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I can't go to those
Bro,
areas.
I've had the best nights, not the best nights, but I've had a lot of good nights there, man. It's just no one cares and everyone wears what they want. Like, you don't have to look a certain way. Like, let's say you go into Gravity. This is my view of it. I'm not sure what your view is. What your view of it's like. But in Bristol, like in Gravity, you have to be like very bougie. Like, you have to dress a certain way. And I feel like let's say if you were gonna go out and pool, like a girl wouldn't approach you if you don't look a certain way. And I feel like girls dress up to look like they're Kim K and they're thinking they're all that. In like Stoke's Croft, bro, no one cares, bro. You could just wear some like tracky like jeans that are not even all that. You could be uncolor coded. Like, you're just chilling, hats. Know what I mean? No one cares and you just have a good time, man.
I think
it's
like
sick.
I think there's like a balance though, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like places like Pam Pam's and like Gravity's not anywhere near that bad anymore. They allow it because there are a lot of students now, so they allow in a lot. Like, they used to be really bad, but places like Pam's that stop you wearing like can't go in if you're not wearing like nice shoes and nice shirt. And that's a bit too much.
Yeah.
But then like you got Stoke's Croft where people wear like whatever they want. I think that's too little. Like, do you know what I mean? You have like the look presentable. Like, I've seen some wild outfits down there, bro.
Trust, bro.
Like, I saw this guy wearing like Gandhi flip flops. Like, what was he wearing? Gandhi flip flops, cargos, and then like an off white top.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? Like, where have you got that outfit? The one part of that outfit wasn't yours. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You just have to say it. Like, what part of the outfit wasn't his?
Right, it's brilliant, man. It's so cool. I love it. I find it funny that you just like. I feel like it's a little like cog in your system that you don't like.
I can't do it, bro.
Yeah.
I went to Lakota once, yeah. Back when
yeah.
Brooklyn Dew did one event there.
Yes, they did,
bro.
I
And I
remember
was
that.
being forced on by balloons. I was like, it's like, what's going on, bro? Like,
Yeah,
that's the first time I ever been in a club where they were being sold, and I was like,
yeah.
this is wild, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this is what, and I saw people like sat on the sofa, like being spaced out because they were doing them, not
Yeah,
even like
yeah.
moving. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do this, bro. And then
Man.
there was there's that other place.
Dojos I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure what you're thinking of.
No, it's still in Stoke's Croft, but it's like round the corner from Lakota, I think.
It's called Cozy's. That's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know it too much. There's that place that looks like an office building, and it's just a mad club.
Yeah, that's Cozy's. Is it underground? Is it underground?
Nah, I've never been in it, bro. It just looks. You go down Stoke's Croft, past Rice and Things, keep going, and then you've got.
Oh, there's one that's called the Crofters, and then you got the Love Inn.
Maybe it might be one of. Bro, it just looks like an office building. It looks like an office building. It's got like a front courtyard thing, and then it's just apparently people going there. It's just wild. It's like mad parties.
Oh, the canteen.
Yeah, it might. I
Yeah.
do recognise that name actually.
Yeah.
Bro, it's wild.
That's hard. That
They
place
turn
is
everything
sick.
into everything.
That place is sick, bro. Like, I went there twice. One, they did an open mic night over there, which I went, and I thought that was pretty sick. But the second time I went, I was like, yo, I went with Phil. I was like, this is pretty nice. Bro, it's just, I don't know. I've just had such good times, and I've had such, like, vibrant, like, energy every single time I've gone there. But I get why you don't like it. And it took me a while to like it. And I'm glad that I'm outside like that. I'm glad I can jump into a bougie place as well as just jump into like a little grotty place and be like, yo.
Yeah, it's not even that I don't like it. It's just I wouldn't be able to like chill and like relax. I think I'd always be on edge.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and I don't even know why, because I grew up in like one of the most
trust.
worst areas in Bristol.
You grew up worse than me, bro.
Trust. So I don't really know why, but I think now that I'm like not in those kind of areas, even though Croft isn't even like that by the sounds of it, I think visually, I think it's like Turbo Island's just a mess.
Bro, up in there. Yo, Turbo Island's a madness. But no, I get what you're saying.
I saw like a naked man cooking on like a pre-made fire in the middle of the stairs. I was like, yo.
Bro, there's basically, man, there's regulars. That's what I call them. And I've noticed it in my new job, bro, because it's Cabot Circus I work in. There's bare crackheads.
You get crackheads, isn't it?
There's bare people. Bro, I found this out the other day. We get people that come in that like just come out of jail.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm gonna ruin the story. They're literally on day release, and we ask them, or we try to say like what the situation is, why you went to jail, bro. It's because they rape people. There was one person that came in apparently who raped like 30 girls, and he was on like day release.
Bro, this is
madness.
I found this out when I worked in Broadmead. I used to work in the EE Broadmead. That like I didn't even realise that prisoners get day release, that they can go out. Like we used to have people come in and buy like £10 top up phones.
Mad.
Because they're out for like 1 or 2 days.
Mad.
And like they just buy the phone obviously so you communicate with people. And I was like, what do you mean you're out? And he's like, yeah, I'm on like day release or weekend release or something like that. And I was like, well, you're allowed out. So they go in, they get arrested, they're allowed to come back out of jail,
bro, trust,
live for a little bit, and then go back in. Like, for what? But apparently, this is what the prison said to me, but I don't know if it's true, but basically, a lot of people that went in for like a long period of time, whether they went in rightfully or wrongfully, whatever, when they come back out, they really struggle to adapt to society because it changes so fast.
Makes sense,
so they let them out for little increments just so they can like kind of like get a brief taste of what's going on.
Okay.
Like my mum's like ex-boyfriend, the one she was with for Jamie, I think you met him.
Yeah, I met him.
He went in like when it was like the Nokia N95, and by the time he came out, the iPhone 4 was out.
Oh, mad.
So he was like lost when he came out. He had like no idea what was going on. Like phones were all different, clothing was different, cars were different. Like his dream car was like an old school fashion Mercedes, the one with like the badge that sticks out on the top of the bonnet.
Yeah.
And then like all the Mercedes now are like parking themselves and stuff, and he was like losing his head about it. Like he didn't know what was going on.
Oh, Jesus.
Because obviously he'd been in and like he was mad. So like,
bro, this is regulars, man. That's what it is, man. One, that's quite mad. Like, that's a mad thing, and it makes sense that they would come out to do that, because people like used to go in there, bro, for years and donkey years, and obviously just come out as a whole new life. But with that whole Stokes Croft thing, just to expand on it, bro, there's regulars, man.
Bro,
I see them everywhere.
Me,
I see them everywhere because I don't live that far from it.
Yeah,
bro, there's people. There's this one guy, bro. I'm not good at telling stories, but there was this one crackhead I see everywhere. This black crackhead. He came down to GDS once, and Finn was scared of him.
I think I know who you're on about. Does he have dreads and a big beard?
Nah. He just has like curly hair. And he always has an orange t-shirt on.
Oh, bro, because remember I told you about like the one that the guy was like, you got cornflakes in your beard? I thought it was the same one. Bro, have you seen that?
Oh my God.
Have you seen that crackhead? The disabled guy in a wheelchair with like one leg.
Yeah.
Bro,
I've seen him
and he tries to fight everyone.
I haven't seen him fight, but I've seen him about.
He's the funniest guy. He comes up, he's like, yeah, listen, mate. He taps you in like the back of the leg. He's like, I'll beat you up in a minute. And I'm like, I remember one time, like, bro, I had like a mad like disagreement with this guy.
Jeez.
Obviously, I'm outside. You know, I'm like when I'm like I've had a couple of drinks, and like I'm trying to sort everyone out to go home.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to sort everything. Right, we've lost Dems and Fran inside the prison. So I'm like stood outside, and I'm like, where have they gone? And then like, Ella, obviously, who I was like stood with at the time,
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, they're still in there. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, I need to go get them.
Yeah.
So like, whilst I'm trying to say this, I was like, can you go grab them? And Ella was like, no, they'll come out in a minute. They'll come out. I'm not. They won't. Like, this is
Yeah.
Dems we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, Dems wanders, innit?
Jesus.
I was like,
trust.
Dems is wandering about in there somewhere. I guarantee he's not even on the process of coming out.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you need to go in and get him. And whilst I'm doing this guy's like tugging on my leg. I was like, could you give me a sec? Like, could you stop for a second? And he's like, yo. And I'm like looking down, I'm like, what? I'm thinking he's like asking me for some change or something.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna fight you in a minute. Looking up at me, bro, from this wheelchair. And I'm like, all right, bro, no worries. Anyway, so I'm like continuing my conversation, like trying to sort out like this, trying to get Dems back out of the club, yeah. And he starts punching the back of my leg.
Yo.
He's like, oi, don't ignore me, bro. I'm gonna fight you in a minute.
Oh my
I was like, bro, stop that now. Like, seriously, stop it. You're doing my head in. Like, this is ridiculous. So, like, in the end, I said, look, carry on one more time. I'm going to throw you in the harbour side.
Oh my god.
Keep doing that. I'm going to throw you in the harbour side. Kept doing it, kept kicking me, like, all this kind of stuff. I wheeled him over onto the pier of the harbour side.
Jesus.
I wheeled him down the steps so he couldn't get back up. Left him down there.
Oh my god.
And he was like, nah, next time I see you, that's it. You're done. Like, all this guy shouting at me as I'm walking away, bro.
Jeez.
I was just like, look, I told you.
Jesus.
So I left him on, like, on the pier.
Bro.
And like obviously like he wasn't in the water or anything, but like I think obviously it takes him ages to get back up.
Yeah.
It takes him a while to get back up. So like that was like my way, because obviously I wasn't actually gonna chuck him in the water. He couldn't swim.
Bro, they're mad iconic, man. Like the way they act, the way they do stuff, man, is brilliant. And like it's just so like out of this world. But that black guy I saw, literally, bro, he crossed the road. Just like expand on that little story before we move on. But yeah, he crossed the road, bro, and I was on a bus. And he just stopped, like, on the other side of the pavement. And he just started talking to someone. And he was just, like, talking. I was like, who's he talking to? And he literally, bro, you know when you, like, have a conversation like this? Like, oh, my God. He was like that. And he was looking up. At like, whoever he was looking at, obviously no one was there, but he's looking up. Then he went,
oh, I love it, bro.
And he kept on looking back. And I went, who is he talking to? Then he stopped, then carried on walking. Bro, they're iconic, man.
They are. Like,
so
they're funny.
Wow. But, yeah, there's so many people on Stokes Croft, though. Yeah, you just recognize. I see it. I see them all.
I every time I go past there, I see something wild, like wild beyond belief, and I'm like, this place is magical, bro. Like,
Bristol,
it should
bro.
be a tourist attraction.
Yeah, it should be, bro.
Stokes Croft should be Turbo
100%.
Island at least should be a tourist attraction.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't know if it's just 100% true, but apparently that's not part of the council area. That's like its own island. It's like its own separate thing.
Oh, it's just private. Yeah.
Yeah. Very weird. But yeah, my Bristol is a mad place, man. Like the most bougiest place, but then the most like roughest and the most like druggy place. And I said this to someone, man. I was like, bro, both of these areas are like so close to each other, but no one like mixes with each other.
It just
it's
works.
Weird.
It just works.
So
as long as you keep yourself to yourself, you're fine. Like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? Them personalities that go out actively trying to cause shit, they will get shit.
Mad.
The people that go out just chilling, you're chill. Like
trust.
But yeah, man. So like, obviously, to summarize, there's a lot of stuff.
I just can't wait
Bristol.
for. Yeah. Basically, I just can't wait for the
want
festivals.
a tour, we got you.
Definitely. If you want to obviously hang around with like a little roughy, Stokes Crofty, druggy
That's
area,
Abdi.
shout me out.
Abdi's got you. If you want to go all the nice places, that's me. I'll just take you to the canteen. It's basically a converted fucking office into some like night rave, bro.
Right, lit place, man. You get some food there. Trust me, it's all good. But anyone that wants to visit Bristol,
we got you.
or lives in Bristol. Oh man, what we can do, I do want to jump on to like just a fact of the day, man.
Do it, bro.
I feel like this is quite cool, like to start midway through a podcast, or even like at the beginning or end. But yeah, just as something just to change the topic, man. So yeah, fact of the day, or fact of the day. Where is it? This one shocked me because I'm like, bro, what? It goes, human teeth are the only part of the body that cannot heal themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
And that makes no sense to me because I swear, I don't know if this is a healing factor, but I remember taking like my back teeth out when I was younger and then they regrew. So isn't that kind of like healing?
Nah, because they're regrown. So I think you get two sets of teeth in your lifetime.
Okay.
So you get your kid teeth and then you get your adult teeth. I think wisdom teeth I think they get more than 2. I'm not too sure, but
No.
they always come later.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea behind it is that when you lose your first set, you will always get a second set.
Okay.
But after that, that's it. So if I was to lose any of my teeth in my mouth now, they never grow back.
No, man.
I think I actually have lost a tooth. One of them, I can't remember which one it was, but
Bro, you can. What do you mean can't? Bro, you would be able to feel that, yeah?
I'm trying to work out now. Yeah, I lost one at the back there. Just next to my wisdom tooth, and it's never grew back because so once your second set go, they go. But it is I mean, I know that firsthand because obviously I've got like really jagged teeth at the front, and they've never like healed themselves, like became like better.
Yeah.
They're like obviously very strong, but they won't heal. I get it from experience, but I wouldn't actually get why myself either.
Yeah. I tell you what, man, I don't think a lot of people actually like take care of it. I think that's the issue. Like, amount of people I know, like, we'll just like, let's say we're gonna use a night out again, bro. But let's get you go on a night out. Yeah. Probably come back home, don't even clean their teeth.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I remember I said it to someone. They're like, bro, you clean your teeth when you get back home? I was like, yeah, man, don't you? He's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean, no? I'm like, that's a normal thing to do. He's like, no, I don't do that. Let's go to sleep on this wake. Like,
I used to be the same because I was always told when I was growing up that like it's bad for your teeth to brush them more than twice a day.
Is it?
So I always wanted to wake up, brush them, go to sleep, brush them.
Oh, fair.
I was always told like when I was growing up that is bad. I don't know if it is. It's something to do with the enamel. I think brushing them too much brushes off the protective, like your self-protective layer that your teeth have.
Okay. Oh man.
So I used to be the same, but I just kind of vary it now, like depending on what I've been drinking. If I get back and my like throat is feeling like stanky, then obviously I'll brush my teeth. But if it's not, then I'll just wait till I wake up.
Interesting. I said it to my sister the other day. I was like, I don't really see a lot of promoting on it. I was like, I see a lot of stuff about bodies, eating healthy, minds now, because obviously a lot of people are like going through mental stuff. I don't really see a lot of promoting about teeth.
Yeah. I think it's just given. But yeah, that's
mad,
quite an interesting fact.
Yeah.
We can move on whilst you got your phone in your hand. I sent you obviously that link.
Yeah,
so I've been looking at like these, like obviously going on Twitter. I've been seeing some funny tweets. So these are tweets that like sum up what it's like to be British.
All right.
So it'd be very interesting to see, like obviously with your growing up and my growing up.
Yeah.
Like which ones you relate to and which ones I relate to.
Yeah.
So if you just read out a couple, and then we'll either laugh or we won't laugh, and we can have a little talk about it. Maybe like the first 10 or 15.
Yeah. Calm. I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff.
Do you want me to
I'll
do it?
try my. Nah. Let me see. Let me read the first sentence. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, cool. All right. So, I think I'll be right.
Yeah.
So, pretending not to look at the biscuit being passed around the room and then acting surprised when you get offered one. This is number 1 of being, like, British.
I kind of get that. I think I do it, like, you do it with everything, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just biscuits. Like, have you ever had it when, like, all your friends are, like, handing out the gum?
Yeah.
On a night out, and then you sort of look over, you're like, it's like giving it the side eye to that gum. You're like, is he going to ask me? And then when they ask you, oh, yeah, I'll have mine, man. And you full on know that you're going to get offered that.
Or maybe, like, what I get through, my bad, what I say this is why I can't speak. What crosses my mind, I go, like, I look at them, like, nah, I shouldn't ask. Nah, that's rude. Nah, I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to wait for him to, like, or wait her to say it to me, and then they offer. I'm like,
That's a British thing. I'm not even sure if they would do that anywhere else, but that's definitely something that happens in Britain a lot. Like, everyone does it.
Man, there's someone actually replied to it, that little tweet. It says, I've done this also because I'm a woman. I will... Wait, is that right? I've done this. Yeah, also because I'm a woman, I will decline this offer. Ask me again, and it's on, which I don't really get.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, great response.
Next one. Let's see if I can pronounce this right. It didn't quite go as planned. Is that translation? Yeah. Translation, I may have caused irreversible damage on a moment scale. What the hell?
Momental scale. Momentous scale, is it?
Oh, yeah. Monumental scale.
Oh, monumental scale, yeah. So basically when it says that it didn't go as planned, it's like... like you'll say, oh, like how did it go? And you're like, yeah, it didn't go too bad, but what it actually means is that it went terribly. It's like something that certain British people will say, but that one's not too.
Yeah, it's
like,
not even like
I'm not too. I know it happens, but I've not seen it too much.
I don't think. I don't think this is even funny.
It is though, isn't it? That's why you're laughing.
No, I saw this other one. I started scrolling down. I was like, what
Oh.
is this? I'll show you a picture. It goes, we need to definitely put this in the podcast for the YouTube one. It goes, someone watching, wait, watching someone put the milk in first, and it shows the picture of the Queen.
The Queen's losing her head. Yeah, that's tea. Like British people are like mad, like sensitive about how tea's made.
Oh, is
So
it?
there's a correct way of making tea.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it? I didn't know
which
that was
is
a thing.
Tea bag in first with the sugar, if you have sugar, water, and then milk.
Oh,
That's the way that. But then there's certain people that put the milk in, then the tea bag,
mad.
and like people lose their head about it. Like
Oh,
certain
mad.
British people will lose their mind about it.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought it might have been like putting the milk in before the cereal, because some people do that, and I don't understand the logic of that.
I've seen someone before warm their milk up and have cereal.
Yeah, I have that. That's what I do, bro.
That's not normal, bro.
That's
That is
100%.
odd, bro.
That's normal.
That's odd behavior.
I grew up like that. My mum
That's
did that.
extremely odd behavior.
My
bro.
mum grew up warming up the milk, bro. Yeah, this is funny actually. My mum grew up warming up the milk for all of us, so it was quite normal.
Yeah.
Bro, when I went on the year 8 skiing trip, I was like, oh, where's the milk? Because obviously we were there for a whole week and they gave us breakfast. I was like, where's the milk? Someone was like, oh, the milk's just there. And I grabbed it and went, it's not going to be warmed up.
Oh,
'Cause
my
I've
Jesus,
never
lost
had
your
it.
head, yeah.
And I was like, what is it? 13 or something like that? Or like 12 at the time? I was like, so it's not going to be warmed up? And everyone's like, you what? Like, what do you mean?
What
Like
are
you
you
just pour
talking
them
about? Yeah.
pour them on. I was like,
I don't know why it is, because it's not even like a culture thing. It's just certain people like their cereal
Yeah.
warm. I could never have it. Like I always see my breakfast meal has to be light. It has to either be cold or a light meal. And then my
Mad.
mid meal has like a lot of the stuff in it I need, and then my third meal is a heavy meal. It's always been like the way I would do it. Like, but
Bro, warm Weetabix is banging.
it's disgusting,
Bro, it's banging.
Weetabix-
Try it.
Weetabix, the texture of Weetabix is already bad enough. With that, you have a warm Weetabix in your mouth.
No,
because
because the thing is, bro, because it's quite hard. Like, as it is on its own, it's quite hard, innit? Like, if the texture, when you have it, it gets like a soft, soggy feeling. So
no, but
it's
that's
not hard
that's
no
the
more.
whole point of Weetabix, bro.
Nah.
Weetabix soak up the milk and become soft.
Yeah, when it's warm.
Nah. They do it anyway.
Nah, I haven't noticed
hate
that.
to break this to you,
I've
bro.
noticed that. No, it
I hate to
doesn't.
break this to you, but
I've done
if
this
you leave-
myself.
if you leave
I've seen it with
Weetabix-
my own eyes.
If you leave Weetabix in the milk for long enough, they absorb milk.
If it's
and they
warm.
become anything.
I don't believe
Anything,
that.
bro.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I've
Even
had
if
it
it's
both,
cold.
I've had it both ways.
You just gotta wait, bro. Maybe when it's warmer, it does it like
Instantly, it's like that,
quicker.
bro. Yeah, I was like
but
that.
when it's cold, if you have cold milk, they will just become soft. Same as
Really?
shredded wheat. You know them other ones?
Bro, yeah, love that.
So they the same thing. If you have them a cold milk, they will just become soft at some point.
Yo, you need to have what? I'm gonna give you like warm milk ones.
No way.
I'm gonna put it.
Bro,
Get some
I'll
Weetabix.
throw it at you. If you
Oh,
bring me
you-
warm cereal, bro.
Bro, just try it, man. It's banging.
I'm pretty
bro.
sure on the box of cereal, bro, it actually says you're meant to serve it chilled.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty
Go
confident.
and get that one over there.
That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna see.
Guys, let us know if you do this or if you don't do this. So the debate is warm cereal or cold cereal. Like, I'm in about warm milk or cold milk. Because I have it with warm, and looks like Josh has it with cold milk. And I can eat cold milk. I mean, my bad. I can have it with cold milk. But, I mean, I prefer warm milk. So,
Nah, it
yeah,
doesn't
let
say
us
it.
know.
It doesn't say it, but I
doesn't
thought
say
it did. I thought it
Lies.
might have said it.
Another thing he's lied about.
Basically, yeah, but listen, you were laughed at for asking for warm milk. I wasn't.
Huh?
You were laughed at for asking for warm
Nah,
milk
bro. It's
from
calm.
your whole school.
Yeah. When I was in secondary
So
school.
that
everyone
was
like,
made you
"What?"
one out of how many that drink warm milk?
But I'm not the only one, as you just said.
Yeah, your family.
You idiot. Oh my god! All right, let me see if this is a good one. All right, next one. That was the number 6 that I mentioned, because I thought I'd
Okay.
just go down a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what it says. How to exit the wrong shop. Walk about for 5 minutes. Check a price tag. Furrow bro and say, check watch. Thank nobody in
Well, I'm
particular.
gonna have to start reading these,
Leave.
bro.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Yeah. All right. That's what it says. I'm just reading it slowly.
It says furrow brow, which is that's like a posh thing.
I've never heard of that saying.
Basically, it's when if you walk into a shop and you don't want to be in that shop,
Yeah.
instead of just walking straight back out because there's this massive facade that you just look like an idiot if you walk straight back out.
Yeah.
You just basically look round, pretend to look at something, basically like scratch your head basically is what it's saying, or basically play with your beard, pretend that you're gonna think about buying that, and then walk out.
Yeah, no, I think that's a people thing. I don't think that's a British thing.
I think that might be a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what furrow brow is, bro. I've never heard of that saying.
Furrowed brow. It basically just means play with your brow, but I don't know why. That's a bit of an odd behavior, bro. If I saw that, I would avoid the person. Let's have a little
I'm just
look.
trying to say it clearly, man. But I am terrible at stuff. The issue is my
This is a good one.
Alright, calm.
So like, if obviously you've been on a plane, right? And you've been on a train.
Yeah.
So it says how to exit a window seat: lean forward, gently touch headrest or bag, whisper sorry. If procedure fails, sit back down.
Oh my god.
You're right. You know what I mean? You're trying to shimmy through. Sorry.
yeah.
You don't know what?
Oh, them ones. Yo, that's mad.
There's a funny bit about if procedure fails, sit back down.
That's mad.
I know what it means though. If I can't get hold of the person next to me, I just don't leave.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't just get up and move. So if I'm like tapping them, if they're falling asleep, I'm like,
yeah.
oh god, what do I do now?
Yeah. Bro, that's odd, man. There's some people that don't even move. Like that could be done like in cinemas and stuff like that. It's proper mad.
Oh, talking about the summer coming, you'll love this one, bro.
Right.
Spending the entire summer saying it's meant to be nice next week.
Literally.
That is a British one, bro.
100%.
Yeah, it's meant to be good weather next week. It's meant to be hot tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it's going to be 21 degrees on Saturday.
Trust, bro. We say that all the time. Because, bro, we don't get sun. It's raining constantly. That's why, bro, I just want to go. I want to live in a place where it's just constantly sunny. But not like moggy. Like, just like a nice, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, somewhere near the equator where it's just constantly warm.
Yeah, like Tenerife or something. That'd be good.
Man.
This is a good one as well. Polite ways to say that's a lie. Really? That's not strictly true. That's not what I heard. Did you though? You like that one, innit?
Yeah.
Did you though? Maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
Yeah. That's you a lot,
That's
bro.
me,
You
bro.
say that. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
Yeah. Maybe I remember that wrong.
That's what is it? Our chat the other day when I bumped into your
Oh,
mum.
my mind. Yeah. Maybe I remembered it wrong. Oh, that's funny. No, these aren't actually too bad now.
Fair, let's keep on scrolling, man.
Oh
See what
yeah,
I can
this
find.
one. It says, never mind. Translation, I'm completely devastated. You did it once. Oh, you could get that drink from the shop. Never mind. But in your head you're thinking, why?
Yes. Bruh. Oh my god, that's me 24/7, bro. I'm like that.
Never
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. Bank account's broken. That's just...
Oh, that's funny.
Jeez.
Let's have a little look at some of them. Where are they? When the DJ turns off your favourite song but follows up with another banger and it's got the Queen again.
No way. Let's see.
We'll put these photos up, obviously.
Yes,
on the
definitely.
Thingy. That one's
Oh,
funny.
that's brilliant, bro. Have you seen that? Yo, have you seen that video on TikTok where there's basically a wedding happening and there's this guy who's just like dancing. He's like dancing really like well. He's just going like,
Oh
like
yeah,
that. And the DJ's going choo choo choo, about to drop the drop, and he just switches the tune and goes da 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 da.
Oh mate,
and he
DJs.
looks at him like,
Some DJs do like the maddest transitions, bro. Like I've seen them; they're so funny. This is a good one. I think this one will be actually you. I actually would see you as doing this.
fair.
Paying for your stuff with exact change and saying, I think that's right.
Yeah,
That's you. You've already like counted it 8 times. You know it's the exact amount.
Yeah, no, that's right. I don't know why I'm like that. I just double guess myself all the time. But yeah, I do that all the time actually.
This is you as well. Yeah, it rings a bell. Translation. I've got no idea what you're on about. That's you, bro.
Yes. No, I think that's you a little bit as well.
I
man.
might do, to be fair.
Maybe a little bit.
I think like, I've done it before. I'm like, yeah, I remember that. And I'm like, nah, I don't remember that.
Bro.
I don't know what you're on about.
But the amount of times I've done that, bro. Oh my god, that's brilliant. That would you say that's a British thing?
I don't know, because I actually do know a lot of people that do that. Like, I do know a lot of people. I think some of these will probably be like, but then at the same time, maybe it's stuff that people do in Britain.
Yeah.
So we might know like foreign people that are living now in Britain and do that.
Yeah.
This is one. I don't
That's
know. I don't
true.
know if you'd relate to this one, but not being able to leave a room without slapping your thighs and saying right. You ever seen that done?
Ooh, kind of.
Like you might have seen like Luke's dad do that, maybe potentially.
I don't know,
It's
but
like a older I think it's the older white
It's
male.
definitely an
And they'll
older
go,
thing.
Right. And
Yeah.
then they'll get up and leave.
Yeah, you know. I've done it sometimes. I think you've done it sometimes. But I normally, like, if I'm in my room, I'll kind of just get up and I'll be like, all right, let's do something.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I know what you mean. I think this is more, I think it's more doing it when you're around people, though.
Yeah.
I think it's like a way of breaking the ice. Like, you know, when conversation goes, like, you want to leave, and you're like, what do I do? Like, oh,
Yeah.
how am I going to leave this room?
Yeah.
So you just go, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's leaving now.
That's joke, man.
Oh, what else have we got? These are actually quite funny, to be fair. Like so like you're in a club or you're like anywhere that's like crowded and you go, hi, sorry, can I just squeeze past? Yeah, thanks, sorry mate, sorry, thanks, sorry. You know?
Yeah,
that one I do that one so bad. But when I'm trying to go to the toilet through like the club, I'm like, oh, sorry, can I just sorry mate, can I just get past?
There's another thing, British people, like, expanding on that, say sorry constantly. Like, we would say sorry just to say sorry. Like, I might like pick up your stuff, I don't know, I might just brush by you, like, if I did, and you might be like, oh, sorry, and I'll be like, oh, sorry, just for like no reason. And it's just a British thing. We just say sorry for everything. It's weird.
Yeah, it's apologetic. I know what you mean. It's funny. This one's true. I'm listening to you, but I'll keep reading.
Yeah, no,
they're funny as hell. Do you ever wear watches?
I don't. I would love to, but I don't.
Have you ever had the interaction when like you ask someone what the time is?
Yeah.
It says, giving someone the time. Look at watch or phone. Say it's about, then say the exact time. Show the watch or phone as proof. Thank them for the opportunity.
Oh my god, so true.
Oh,
People just don't believe you, innit?
I always do that, bro. I go, it's about, and I tell them the exact time that's on the phone.
Yeah. Bro, weird. If anyone's actually listening to this or watching this, please let us know if you do any of this stuff.
Yeah. Comment below or anything like that, or even tweet us
Yeah.
at NUTTINELSETODO and like give us some of the ones that you would do. Like,
Yeah.
That'd be funny. This one's true. Angrily muttering, "You're welcome" at an ungrateful person.
Oh my god! I didn't think
I
of
do
that.
it so
You
bad.
do that,
I
yeah?
do it a lot. Yeah, you're welcome. I've like let them walk past me or something, and then it said thanks. I held the door.
Oh, okay.
I go, yeah, that was all right, mate.
Oh wow, yeah. No, I don't
passive-aggressive.
personally do that, but yeah, mad. That's quite funny actually.
Oh, bro, this is you. If this
Oh,
doesn't sum up
man.
you to a T, this will probably be the last one now because we've been on a few times. But,
Alright, calm.
accepting a quick drink, look at watch, didn't actually take in what time it is. Say yeah, go on then. Wake up next to half a kebab.
Oh my
That's
god,
you,
trust.
bro. Yeah, I'll have one more. I got a bit of time.
Trust, I got time, but I don't think that's even like me. I think that's just black people. The amount of black people that be like, yeah, I got time for that. Yeah, I got time, and we don't have time for that.
Nah, it's the bit at the
can't
end where
fit
it says wake up to half a kebab. It basically means you took it too far.
Oh my god.
So like you didn't know what one drink was. You ended up being out all night.
Yeah.
You're always
oh,
like that.
I see what you're
I'm
saying.
saving a bit of money. Like I'm not.
Oh,
really
is that what
on
that's?
it.
Is that a metaphor? Is that what that is? That after the kebab thing?
Wake up to half a kebab, like as in like you bought a kebab and you went home and like.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I see.
That's probably more of a maybe like a studenty thing.
Yeah.
I think it's actually a girl thing that like
Is
they
it?
take their
Ooh.
food to bed and they fall asleep eating. Like I'd never do it. Like my food's gone before I get in the house.
Trust.
Normally if I've ate, but I think I have spoke to a few girls before and they've turned around and said that like they will buy foods and then like go home and they'll be like eating the food whilst taking off their makeup and then the next thing you know they've fallen asleep and they haven't ate the
Oh
whole
my
meal.
god,
So
weird.
I think it might be a girlfriend. I'm not sure.
That's weird. But the whole point of I do look like I'm the guy who does look at the time. I'm like, yeah, I can have one more, and I'm there like all night.
All
bro.
night,
It's
yeah.
terrible.
You're the worst for it, bro. You're so bad with peer pressure.
Yeah, I got a willpower of a squirrel. That's
Mate,
what someone
it's
said
so
to me.
bad. Like you'd be like, oh no, I want to save money, man. And then someone that you actually like really like is coming out, and you'd be like, oh, I'll come out to see one for him. And then they'll be like, nah, you're not going yet. You're gonna have one drink. You'd be like, all right, no worries, like, I'll have one. And then you're out till like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's honestly one of the bad habits of myself, and I have to change it. Like I really have to change it. But yeah, trust, man, it's so bad. It's so bad. I know the fault, and like I can't even lie to myself to be like, yeah, no, I don't know why I do that. No, I have to save money. Then obviously the next day I spend it. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like I'm so bad at it. It's so I need to sort my life out.
Mate, I think it's just a young thing. Like so many people do it. Like I turn around like and say that I'd love to stop spending certain things, and then I'll be like, oh, I need to stop eating out, man. Like I need to start cooking. Like I'm not
Yeah.
eating the right stuff. And then someone will be like, oh, do you want to go like to Pastures, or do you want to go to get a bit of food like Nando's? And I'll be like, yeah, let's go.
Trust.
What are you on about? I'm going now. And I always do it at the same time. I always look at my bank account just after I've paid for the meal and go, I need to stop paying for these meals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Trust.
heading?
Trust. It's actually a madness. It's
But
actually a
yeah,
madness.
what we like for time? What we looking at?
I don't really actually thinking about it. Oh, just under an hour. Like we started around like I think 5:50 ish.
Oh, nice.
Like
All right.
6:35. So maybe like just under an hour.
So like one thing that I wanted to talk about, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but it's just a random little thing. Like,
Yeah.
obviously we're doing a podcast and our aspirations are obviously for it to be big. What in terms of like a celebrity or like someone, it doesn't have to be a celebrity, it could be someone that's popular or famous.
Yeah.
Who would you love to like have on a podcast and actually sit next to you and have a conversation with?
To be honest, like with it, the people I'll probably mention now because I'm watching a little bit more of them.
Now that we're doing, I've done the
yeah.
same. Now that we're doing one, I watch a lot more.
Yeah. Like realistically, I'd love to like just watch a bit more like Sidemen, a bit more. Sorry, like have the Sidemen on.
Which one?
Everyone would say KSI. Like I'd probably love to like be like a little interview with him, but
I don't, mate, I love KSI and I love what he's done and I respect him, but I find him the most annoying person on videos.
yeah,
bro.
I don't blame you. I don't. Like,
Like
he can
his
be.
ego, like but it's like a forced ego. It's
Yeah,
like for
yeah,
no
yeah,
reason.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm rich. Oh, like
Yeah.
oh, what's your chat up line? Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I'm KSI. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh mate,
Do you know what that
now.
sounds like? Like you.
Do you know
A
what,
little
do you know what
bit,
annoys
just
me?
a
Do
little.
you know what annoys me about the boys? The boys all the time, and I think this is mainly a Westie thing that does it, but it's
Fair,
the most
fair.
irritating thing. I'm like chatting to someone in the club, and they'll walk over. Did you know he's a DJ?
No way.
Like, why? Come on, like.
No way.
It's the most frustrating thing, bro. Like Ryan's done it. I think, like I said, mainly West. I think you've done it at least once.
I don't
but
know.
I'll be chatting, you'll be like, "Oh, has he told you he's a DJ yet?" Like, ah, funny boys, yeah.
Because you used to do that. You used to do that bad, though. That was
Nah.
your start of like how you would chat to people.
Nah, people kept saying it was, but it wasn't even like that.
Nah,
It would just be like,
trust.
like one of my first like questions, if I was chatting to a female or to chat to anyone, to be
Yeah.
honest, that I don't know, I'll be like, "Oh, so what do you do for a living? Like, what do you do when you're not in town?" Do you know what I mean? And then they'll be like, "Oh, what do you do?" Like, what do
Yeah.
I tell them at that point? I have to tell them I'm a DJ. I have
Yeah,
no
no, I
other
get what you
choice.
said, I get what
What
you
do you
said,
mean?
I get what you
Oh,
said.
like, you know, well, I just partake in playing some music in the clubs on the decks.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I get what you said. I
Like,
get what you said.
that's like my go-to. Like, if I was to start off, I'd be like, "Oh, like, yeah, like you're right, like who you out with, like something like
Yeah.
that." And then I'll just be like if I'm chatting, I do it to guys as well. If I'm chatting to like a guy I don't know, like
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But
you're
what
not
do you do
wrong.
out of
I just
town
find
then?
it-
Like,
I
what
guess
do
we
you
just find it funny.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't.
But nah, yeah, the Sidemen I would love to have on a podcast. Like people around our age, or maybe like who am I looking at the moment? Oh, nah. At the moment, probably them. I'm watching a lot of their YouTube stuff at the moment, so I love to just interact with that. Or like No Life Shack actually, a reactor I watch now and then.
Oh, I don't know him. Yeah. So you wouldn't want to get like anyone big on then.
No, like I feel like people like the Sidemen are really like because they're around our age, like in our 25 to 30, sorry.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we will just bond better and we'll communicate better and bounce off them a lot more. Yeah, there's a lot of people that's older. Like I would love to like speak to maybe Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kevin Hart.
Yeah. See, I think
like-
you're taking this question wrong. So
no.
So
Okay.
I think you're viewing this question as you're thinking I'm asking you who you think would be good for us to have a podcast. I'm on
Okay.
about who you would love to just have a conversation with.
Oh, sorry.
You specifically.
Oh, sorry.
Like, don't
my
have your
bad.
business mind.
Oh, shit. My bad.
So like mine would be generally
Yeah,
would be
go
Kevin
ahead.
Hart.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you
Like
first.
someone like Kevin Hart. I would love to have a conversation with Kevin Hart and just find out realistically. I don't know if he would be Kevin Hart on the video or if he would be like his out.
Yeah, but if we have someone like that, let's say, we would be interviewing him because we'll be asking him a lot of questions, so it's classified as an interview, isn't it?
No, I don't know if I would ask questions. I think I'd just have a conversation just to see
okay.
what he. Because obviously, whenever you see him,
Yeah.
he has to be a comedian, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just to have a conversation and see what he's actually like. See if he generally is that naturally funny, or if he like, because obviously you've seen the stuff where he's with like The Rock.
Yeah.
And they're funny as hell. Like when they're advertising Central Intelligence, and then there's obviously his road shows are very funny. Someone like that, or like Mo Gilligan. I'd love to have.
Oh,
like,
actually,
sit
that's
down.
a big shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to have him,
I'd
actually.
love to have a sit down and just
Yeah.
chat with Mo Gilligan.
Do you know what? Now saying that, probably like Young Philly.
Would you?
Or like Sharky, like from the Beta Squad. Like, I'd love to just have one of them too, bro.
Is that small weird one?
No. Sharky's a different one.
Oh, the
He's
one with the
on-
lisp.
Nah. Who's got a list?
It's Sharky, innit?
No, Sharky's like, if you check Foot Asylum's like couple of videos, Sharky's on there. Like, he's quite current at the moment with them.
I think I know he wears a do rag and a tracksuit sometimes. I think.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
him
yeah,
about
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm pretty
him.
sure when he was doing Guess the Black Man,
Yeah.
I think he had a lisp.
Did he?
It might be me being remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty sure someone on there had a lisp.
No, that's that AJ
They're
guy.
wearing a glasses.
That's the AJ guy with the fat teeth.
No, that small guy, but I hate him. So
Yeah,
much.
I dislike him.
Why is he famous?
I
bro?
don't know. I don't
He
know.
just got famous through other famous
Trust-
people, innit?
I really hate him. Not hate him is a strong word. I really dislike him. His humor bugs me,
Yeah,
bro.
like I'm sure there's people that do watch for him.
Definitely,
but like,
definitely.
Nah, I whenever he comes on, I'm like, I zone out immediately.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
out.
He thinks he's funny. He's like,
Do you know
so
what I
he
mean?
talks
Yeah,
like,
do you know what I mean?
that.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, shut up.
I don't get it, bro. I actually don't get it, bro.
Oh man.
Like,
But
I
yeah.
watched that thingy. That's a bit of a questionable
Bro,
series.
they only
innit?
did it because I'm not being like hate to be. If I come across racist, I don't mean to be racist, but they did that because they were black. Like, if there was a group of white people that did that, like, sorry if I.
There'd be
obviously
no
come-
way.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could do it,
exactly.
innit? Guess
exactly,
the white person.
Exactly. So,
But
yeah, anyone else, man? Like, would you like anyone else on it or no? Like on our podcast, if we had a.
there's
could be
so
the
many.
third
There's
person.
actually so many people, but mainly it would just be these like comedic faces to see what they're like
Mm.
sat down. The person I would hate to have on is Big Nasty. I would hate to have that
Big-
guy on our podcast.
Oh yeah,
Or I'd hate to have him on it,
bro, that's
and
joke.
I would hate to have someone like I'm trying to think of people specifically from the UK.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of someone.
What would make you want to have Sharky though? I think Young Philly would be very loud, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know if he'd be very like conversation dominant.
I just think it'd be funny, bro. I
Yeah.
just think he's just a vibe, like the way he just jokes around. But
I think he'd be a good guy to go out with.
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? Just his energy.
Sharky, bro. For me, I don't know. Like, it's the way he just acts. He's quite like chilled. Like, he's a chilled character, but also he can have his fun and he can be
Yeah.
quite funny at the same time. But he's not over flamboyant like Young Philly. He's just
Yeah.
like he's
Ooh.
a chill guy.
HP. Harry Panera.
Oh,
bro,
he'd
he'd
be hard.
so funny on
Yeah,
there, bro.
yeah.
I
Or
would-
Michael Dapper.
I
I'm
find that
thinking.
guy funny, bro. I find him naturally funny. Have you seen his? I showed you his Instagrams, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
your mate no more. Like, and he's showing the watches, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
50 grand on this one, 25 grand on this one. And it's, but like he does it like in a funny way. Like he's making money, he's doing well for himself.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
He's not being big headed. He's just joking, and you could tell.
But yeah, Michael Dapper. I'm thinking he'll be nice to like have on here.
See, I watched a podcast with him before, and I think he doesn't know when to be serious, if that makes sense.
Oh,
I feel like a lot of these people, you could have a serious conversation and just chat normally and then have a bit of banter, whereas
Yeah.
he's just constant, like, jokes.
Oh, is
Like,
it?
trying to,
Oh.
I don't know if it was because I watched the one where maybe he might have had to be Big Shaq,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
not too sure. But it was just like constant, like,
Oh man.
just relax and have a conversation now. Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
I personally think, man, like these are the type of people we should look at, like getting to have on a podcast,
Yeah,
like
it'd
in
be
our
so
future in the next however long. We should aim to like start focusing on less, bringing on like UK people that we've like watched, we've grown up with, also people that we just generally watch now, and just trying to harness that. I think that's our aim. I think that'd be like really cool to like succeed.
Yeah, I think you're right as well, man. Like obviously we're gonna do. So I don't know if any of the viewers know, but we're doing every 10 episodes we're having a guest.
Yeah.
I don't know if we spoke about that, but every 10 episodes we're having a guest. So we'll always like switch that up, and yeah, it'd be very like once it becomes more and more popular, it'd be very interesting to start putting a bit of money in and getting these other people on, and maybe even like just reaching out on Twitter and saying, like, oh, like we'd love to have you on and that kind of stuff. That'd be
Yeah.
mate. Yeah, if it ever got to the point on this podcast where I was just sat here like next to Harry Panera or someone like that,
Right,
I would be
right.
like, I'd probably fanboy out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd
yeah,
probably
yeah.
just stood there smiling at him.
That's mad.
Harry's on my podcast. You know what I'm saying? There's Harry Panera on my podcast.
But
that'd be
trust,
sick.
man. No, that'd be really good, man. I do think that's the aim. I think that's the goal that we should be hitting.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah, like having an extra person anyway, like even if they're not a celebrity, just having everyone every now and then, just to add a bit more to our conversation and give a little bit of a different like insight. Because obviously, what's interesting about me and you is that we pretty much don't agree on anything. Like, do you know what I mean? We've pretty much got the opposite opinion on every single scenario.
Yeah, trust.
So it's really good, but it'd be interesting to have someone who maybe even has a completely different one to both of us, or is on one of our sides. Like, it'd be quite nice for that.
Yeah.
and quite nice to get a female on. So if any females do watch this and want
Yep.
to jump on, do reach out and message us because we will be looking to bring people on at some point.
Yeah, definitely. I think it'd be amazing to have a female on, just to have a woman's perspective of stuff.
100%.
Because obviously people could think we only think on a male's perspective,
Yeah.
on some things. So it'd be nice to have like a female's perspective, and obviously just see how females are, like their mindset. Are all females like this? Is that how they all think? Is it just yourself? And then
Yeah.
like, see what we say, and then like just have a conversation. That'd be sick.
And we could get like a couple little cheat codes for ourselves as well, innit? From the girl.
Trust,
What
man.
works, what doesn't work.
Little PlayStation cheats code
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in the
them
day,
ones,
bro.
like
Yeah,
X,
up,
X,
down.
triangle, triangle. Bro, GTA San Andreas was the best for that.
Was it?
GTA San Andreas had hundreds, bro. You could spawn in Harrier jets,
Jesus.
tanks, everything. You can make your cars fly.
Jesus, it sounds like Saint Rose, innit? Like Saint
Yeah,
Rose.
basically like Saints Row, but like you could only do it if you cheated, like put the cheats in, innit?
Mad.
But yeah, man. I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I was gonna say like if you wanted to go into like the whole Doctor Strange kind of thing and movies, but I mean like we could leave it on this note and like save that for next time.
Where are we at? What's
We're literally
what
probably just about to hit an hour. Like it's currently like 6:46. Yeah, so we're currently just about to hit an hour. Like,
I don't mind. I mean, me personally, I don't actually have much to say about it. Like, I don't really have much to say about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of time, but me personally, bro, I was disappointed in the past 2 Marvel films
as in like just Marvel itself dropping out films, or do you mean the
So-
Doctor Strange
and
films?
Spider-Man.
Really?
So
Yeah,
Doctor
yeah,
Strange and
mad.
Spider-Man, yeah.
This is so stupid. You're blinded.
Like,
by
bro, do you know
stupidness.
what it is? It's the whole when you read social media hype. Oh, it's got 100 cameos. It's got this. It's got
Yeah.
that. We bring everyone back. Rah,
Yeah.
rah, rah. It's got this. They're gonna do this. Rah, rah, like, and they just don't.
Yeah.
So warning, guys. There may be spoilers.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you do want to watch past this point, we put it at the end for this exact reason that if you do not want to watch it, you don't have to. But there might
it's
be
good shout.
spoilers.
Spoilers alert. Yeah, massive spoilers alert. But carry on.
So like the Spider-Man one, like I think we could probably touch on that one anyway, because if you're a fan and you haven't watched it by now, then that's your own problem. That's
Yeah.
not my problem. But they brought in the spiders, they brought in the Spider-Man, the Spider-Men in the wrong order. So they brought in Andrew Garfield in this like really exciting way,
Yeah.
and then they brought in Tobey Maguire in some really like blasé, walks in waves type thing.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But do you know what I also found was weird was it was the whole multiverse. So I don't know if you saw it. There was the theory that I think it was the little girl from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is the old lady in the house when he walks in, and she like low-key recognizes him.
Toby,
Have you
the
seen
little
that theory?
girl.
So there was a
This is a theory,
I
yeah.
can't remember what it was. There was someone that Tobey Maguire saved or did something with in his series.
Yeah.
And then when he walks into the portal, the old lady's in the house, innit?
Yeah.
And he's asking to tidy up or whatever.
Yeah.
He basically gives him a look like she recognizes him,
Oh,
which doesn't
mate.
make sense.
People just over exaggerating, man.
Nah,
it's
but it
not
does. If you watch it and you look at it, you'll see it. It you know that it's intentional from the creators of the movie,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make sense. And I hate stuff like that.
Mm.
Like I love what I love about Marvel is that for the most part, their stuff makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, like take out the stupid time traveling thing that they chose to do.
Yeah.
To just randomly bring people back because they know they messed up. Whatever. Like more time when you watch everything, it all relatively makes sense, and it's all like one solid story that all ties in.
Yeah.
So I was a bit disappointed, and then it was like, by the time that all 3 of them were together, the final battle lasted for 12 minutes, and they did everyone in like, bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, I agree with you on that point. That was pretty fast.
It was very fast, bro. Like you're thinking, like there was funny parts. Like I really love the part where they're in the lab and they're talking about Tobey Maguire, where he gets his web from.
Yeah.
Funny stuff like that. But yeah, it was like at the end, it was like, I've never worked in a team. Oh, I've worked in a team. Do this, and it was like bam, like the little circle thing, the big pose, and then they beat everyone's ass.
Well, the whole point is the reason why. This is my assumption right now. I don't know, but I'm gonna assume the reason why they did so well teaming up together is because they all kind of have that connection already. Like they're in sync already. They know. What the hell is that? There's a little fly through my face. Yeah, because they have like a sixth sense and they have that like spider sense. They don't need to not communicate to each other. Like they've got it naturally. It's like a muscle connection or muscle memory kind of thing. Like because they're all Spider-Man and they know what to do. They just coincide and bounce off each other. Obviously, it didn't work at the start, but when they were like, "Listen, we need to do this," all right, one person at a time. That's how I see it. If that makes sense, I don't know if I explained it right.
No,
but if that makes sense,
like they
that's
made it
how I
make
see it.
sense, but it was just
I see what you mean. It did happen quite fast.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It was like,
was
oh,
quite
guys,
quick.
we need to do this. All right, let's go do this. Oh, it's worked. Now everyone's done.
But what I didn't like, there's one thing I didn't like about it. I still think it's a great film. I think it's an outstanding film. I feel like they ticked everything and I loved it. But the one thing I don't like, now you're mentioning stuff like, oh, this doesn't seem right, that doesn't seem right, is how they found, like, it's basically they went to the lab and like found cures or like they found like ways to resolve like all the enemy stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I
Why
didn't
not
like.
do that in your own series?
Yeah.
At the time it was that.
Yeah, so it was like Tom Holland was like, oh, we got the technology like here. I'm like, really?
Why?
Like, when did you have this technology? Like, we'll be able to sort you out. So like they cured Green Goblin.
It was just that random machine, wasn't it, made by Tony Stark?
Yeah.
That could just do everything.
Yeah.
Could just make whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
Like,
It's odd. Like basically like. What I didn't understand is how Green Goblin like found his cure, because I thought that was like non-curable. Like I thought there was no cure for that, and then also on top of that, how the lizard there was a cure, because like the doctor who was like trying to obviously find a cure itself in general, or maybe he wasn't. I don't know. He was trying to learn how to like regrow his arm from like using reptile stuff.
Lizard there.
Like couldn't find one. So I'm like, how did you just randomly make one in a school lab from using like Tony's equipment?
Yeah, I
like,
think the idea behind
it just
was
happened too fast. That's what I was like. But I still loved the film. I still loved it.
No, I really enjoyed the film, but I was just disappointed in like aspects of it, if that made sense.
Fair.
I think the idea behind it is that in all of like the Peter Parker series, like so whenever they're Peter Parker, they've always been smarter than their enemy, and they were always able to cure if the enemy just listened to them.
Okay.
So like in like Andrew Garfield's, he was like working on with that lizard guy, and then he just chose to do it prematurely and became a villain. But they probably would have found out how to do it. So that was good. And then like, so obviously moving on and linking it directly to like the new movie, that one of the biggest flaws for me was at the end of No Way Home, everyone had to forget Spider-Man, but in Doctor Strange he knew Spider-Man. And he was meant to have forgot Spider-Man. Everyone was meant to have not known who this guy is. But
when was it mentioned?
He sits down with someone and he goes, yeah, there was actually a big thing with the multiverse and Spider-Man. When he's talking to Wanda.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. And then she says, no, he speaks to someone. She says to him, what do you know about the multiverse? And he goes, oh, well, there was actually just this one altercation with Spider-Man not so long back. So it's like, how does he remember him? Because everyone's meant to forget. So there's big flaws like that. And I was what's the word? I was kind of like, I think what spoiled it for me was I watched the What If series.
Yeah.
So I saw like what Doctor Strange should have become.
Yeah.
And they made him like nowhere near that in the current thing.
Yeah.
And it was this whole like, I think they picked the wrong person to become a villain, like with Wanda. I really don't think like her. I don't think her motivations were enough for her to become a villain. So many more people have went through so much more, and all of a sudden she became this extremely powerful Phoenix-esque person. And I don't know, man.
Well, I think, bro, one, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice the whole Spider-Man thing. That's actually very true, which is mad. That's a massive flaw. So yeah, I agree with you on that part. The reason why I like Doctor Strange. It wasn't the best film for me. Like I thought it was but main reason for that is because of the rumors. Like recently, from what I've seen, a lot of rumors the past 3 or 4 years of like Marvel films have been quite accurate.
Yeah.
Like they've said this is gonna happen and then it happens, or they said rumors of this character gonna be in it and it happens. Doctor Strange had so many like rumors. I thought at least some of it's gonna be right.
Yeah.
But then none of it was right.
There's a lot of just hearsay.
Except for this one rumor of like Professor X being in it. That was it. That I was like, okay, and obviously a couple of alternative of different characters from different universes. I do think probably not having Scarlet Witch as the villain maybe wasn't great. Like it was kind of like, oh, is that it? Like once you found out, you're like, oh, is this gonna be the whole film then?
It was
like,
the whole
right.
like 1 minute she was extremely powerful, next minute she was just not really that powerful.
Nah, I rate her coming Scarlet Witch because obviously after watching WandaVision and she finally becomes this Scarlet Witch character, I thought that was perfect. I think that was great. Her being that and her finally unlocking the true power because basically Wanda is supposed to be Scarlet Witch full stop. Like she's a comic book character. She is Scarlet Witch.
And she's like the most powerful being in Marvel.
Yeah. So now Marvel itself making it a reality thing. That's fine. That's calm. Like I actually think that's perfect. It's just I don't know if I would have used her as a villain. Like I thought after the whole WandaVision, obviously she realized what she's done, and obviously realized she created a reality that she should have never done. And then she beat that other witch in WandaVision. I thought she learned from her mistakes. Even though at the end of it you see her holding the Darkhold and she's going through it like after WandaVision, like they do like a post credit. That's calm. Like in my head I'm thinking, oh, what's the next story for her? Like I wonder what's gonna happen. But I would have never thought it. I would have never thought she would have gone to being a villain and try to get her kids back. I thought she just would have gone to a different avenue.
Like I get it.
I didn't like that part. I was like, bro, I thought that was over and done with, man. I was like, what the hell?
I get what they were trying to spin. I get it, and like you do get to really feel for Wanda, but I couldn't get out of my head. I was like, bro, you had to kill your husband. Okay, cool. Like the kids never existed. And you know they don't exist. Like what?
Yeah.
What are you on about? And like the problem I have with like Marvel, which DC do this quite well, Marvel don't too much, is they put huge emphasis on the power of certain beings.
Yeah.
But then when they want to put huge emphasis on the power of another being, they belittle that previous one.
Yeah.
So like Captain Marvel is meant to be the second or third most strongest character in Marvel, right? And she just got beaten up by Scarlet Witch. She's clicking fingers, blowing people's heads up.
Yeah.
All these things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how powerful she was, and it's like, what is the point in bringing in Professor Xavier, making this massive thing, if he was gonna die that quickly?
Yeah, this is why I hated it.
saying?
No, I agree with you. This is the part I really dislike, and this is why when I see Doctor Strange, I'm like, I think it's an film. That whole point where these old like alternative like superheroes comes, Black Bolt, Mr. Fantastic, Captain Marvel, Professor X, like Captain Britain. I'm thinking, yo, because they said Doctor Strange is like, listen, the person you need to be worried about is Scarlet Witch. They're like, listen, don't worry, we'll handle her.
It's
and
always you.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see if they can handle her. So when they all came at her, when she like come into the little like headquarters, and they all came to stop her, I was like, all right, this is gonna be a battle. Like, I can't wait for this. It was done like that. And as you said, bro, like Mr. Fantastic died in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Black Bolt died in 2. I was like, when the hell could she get rid of someone's mouth? Captain Britain, she got like chopped up. I was like, come on. If she actually chucked her shield and Scarlet flew it back to her, Captain America would have dodged that. Full stop, he would have dodged that. And she got caught up. I was like, what? And then Captain Marvel got beaten up. Bro, it was too fast, too quick. And I was like, bro, what?
These big build-up
and then
fights.
Professor X, got killed. Like, I was like, yo.
The big build-up fights that they have, they're
that was
not
terrible.
They're not acted on enough. What should have happened in that film, I think, which would have made it an amazing film, is exactly what happened in What If. Doctor Strange got so basically hell-bent on protecting everyone and fixing everything that he goes around and tries to find more power to basically defeat what he created, right? And then what should have happened is Scarlet Witch should have got beat up on by those people.
Yeah, trust.
And then the other Doctor Strange, the really evil one, should have come out mad powerful, because the film's called Doctor Strange. It's not called Doctor Strange versus Scarlet Witch. It's called Doctor Strange. And the whole thing was about Scarlet Witch. And then they should have teamed up to defeat this other one. That's what should happen, I think, and that would have made it such a good film.
No, I do think Scarlet Witch should have, like, I don't mind her being in it, but I don't think she should have gotten beaten by the 4. I think maybe there should have been a tough battle, and maybe like someone should have got hurt, beaten up. Like basically, just should have been a long ass battle. I think there should have been a dark side. I do agree with you, like him kind of losing it a little bit, him having a dark side, and then him trying to find a different reality.
It's like that little Looney Tunes battle that they had.
Yeah, like, the music,
so,
bro.
Like, it was so like every battle in that film was anticlimactic.
Yeah,
it wasn't a good one. Even it was like all the teasers and stuff about him facing off against what do they call him? The creature at the start. So he's got a certain name, hasn't he?
The one that Wanda sent.
The big eye thing, yeah.
I don't know
It's
what
like it's a creature. So it's a creature's got a name.
Oh, is that? I
And a
don't
big
know.
emphasis on that, and even that was like,
Was it really? I don't know about that. Is it?
I can't remember what his name is now. Mega something, I think.
Oh,
I'll Google it after and show you. But even that was a bit like.
Yeah, they didn't do well. They didn't do well with it.
But yeah, before we ruin too much about it, like basically you kind of find it I didn't really like it. But yeah, that's my take on it, bro.
Yeah, if you guys do want to watch it, go ahead. But you're not missing out on nothing.
Yeah.
Trust me.
If you haven't missed it, like I said, we let you know before you went past her about spoilers. So don't come putting us on the heat about getting stuff ruined because we told you. And that's all for me, bro.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna say peace to everyone.
Yeah, that's calm, man. Yeah, see you later, peeps.